we headed into the hills above Liquillo, Puerto Rico, in search of a travel unicorn, a Finca de Cacao. That's right, a chocolate farm. Now that is the road less traveled. Eventually, the road ended here, at La Pruvite Finca de Cacao. This is Virginia Torres. She's the driving force behind this working cacao farm.
Huele rico.
It's been in her family for more than 80 years, and she's keeping it going in style. Our visit began with Virgen demonstrating the timeless process of turning cacao into chocolate, which includes roasting the beans.
She's going to take us through that process and roast some cocoa beans. Hopefully we're going to get to taste the powder.
She stirred frequently for about 20 minutes over a high heat in this wok-like pan. How does she know it's done?
Huele bien rico.
She said I'll know by the beautiful smell when it's ready, so yummy, yummy.
Though the two aren't related, the similarities to the process that produces coffee were striking.
This is a toasted cocoa bean. Muy profundo. It's got a very deep chocolate smell to it. That was good.
It's impossible to describe this feast for the senses, and as she began grinding, the outdoor lounge began to grow thick with the aroma of chocolate. And when I got my chance to work the grinder myself, it was almost too much. Almost.
Oh man. Whoa. Oh my God.
Se llenó todo de chocolate.
This smells so good.
After going Tony Montana on this pile of freshly ground cacao,
Oro de chocolate.
it was time to have a look at what the beans look like before they're dried and roasted. We moved to a demonstration by Virgen of the different types of cacao grown here.
Este es forastero. Mira, este es criollo.
Criollo is the rarest, sweetest, and most highly prized cacao bean in the world, while the more common forastero is hardier, larger, and gives a higher yield. You can see that difference in the size of the beans, but Virgen went one step better, a tasting.
This is a raw cocoa bean right here. She's asking us, ooh,
Yeah, see the difference?
muy dulce. It's very sweet.
She explained that not only the beans, but the pulp and the veins as well are used for everything from wine flavorings to lollipops. Every bit of this plant is tasty. Dare I say, I detect hints of cocoa.
Cocoa is muy dulce. He said suck on it like a lollipop. That is good.
The beans we just roasted and tasted had to come from somewhere. And like many of the best things in life, of course, they grow on trees. Lawrence explained this tree sprouting red pods was a hybrid between forastero and criollo, and the red color indicates a much desired high flavor potential bean. I can only imagine. We continued up the hillside where Lawrence explained they've made the sustainable decision to make many of their newer plantings shade-grown trees. Shade-grown cacao promotes biodiversity by creating a livable habitat for plants and animals. It also improves soil fertility and stores as much as twice the amount of greenhouse gases as planting in clear fields, presenting a huge opportunity for responsible farming practices. The main draw here for a chocolate lover like me is that Finca La Pruvite isn't just a farm, but a cafe that will serve you just about every kind of chocolate treat you could dream of. There's even chocolate soap. I sat down with Virgen to talk about the life of a small farmer. It may seem like a dream, but not without its challenges.
Es muy difícil porque monetariamente para tú administrarla, tienes que trabajar fuera, tener un dinero para poderla echar hacia adelante. Es como único, tú puedes mantener una finca pequeña y el tiempo es muy corto.
Finca La Pruvite is a home with an intimate vibe that feels like you're dropping in on family.
Una experiencia muy diferente, porque lo primero es que la gente viene para 1 hora, 2 horas, terminan quedándose 4, 5, 6 horas. Llegan, no se quieren ir. Lo otro es que aprenden algo que jamás pensaron de dónde sale el cacao, de dónde sale el chocolate que compran en una tienda. Y cuando lo prueban, dicen, esto es bien diferente a lo que regularmente yo pruebo. Se le enseña el proceso, como se le enseñó a usted hoy, y se quedan maravillados y con el deseo de volver nuevamente porque les gusta el caminar, ver de dónde sale lo que se comen. Todavía no ha habido alguien que haya venido y no haya encontrado la experiencia del cacao como mala. Todo, hasta el niño, hasta el más pequeñito, le ha gustado la experiencia del cacao. Porque aunque lo prueben, se arrugan, no importa. Después cuando lo prueban en su forma de dulce o en bebida, también notan la diferencia y les gusta. Y a veces hacen como usted. Dame un poquito más, por favor.
Poquito más indeed. It was time to belly up to the bar. Now, there were enough chocolate treats served here to send anyone to cacao heaven, but I was waiting for the main event, these milkshakes.
Wait, first of all, a round of applause.
This is a great chocolate shake, but not totally with ice cream. She made it with a lot of ice in there too, so it's kind of healthy. This finca is just, the experience is so relaxing. It's such a tranquil environment. Some of the best chocolate I've ever tasted in my life. You just hang out here, take your time and enjoy the countryside. This is a great cultural experience if you're visiting Puerto Rico. More chocolate, please.